He was talented, he was loved, and he was gone too soon. Mac Miller, a rapper, singer, and producer who rose from Pittsburgh to the world stage, left behind music full of hope and a life full of pain. This is the heartbreaking story of a young artist who gave the world his soul, but couldn't escape his own demons. Malcolm James McCormick, born January 19, 1992 in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, grew up in a Jewish Christian household. Music was everything to him. He taught himself to play piano, drums, guitar, and bass by the time he was 6. At 15, he started rapping under the name Easy Mac. He dropped his first mixtape at 16. Mac Miller didn't get famous overnight. He built it block by block. His independent album Blue Slide Park debuted at #1 on the Billboard charts in 2011, a rare feat without a major label. He wasn't just rapping, he was producing, experimenting with sounds, and collaborating with everyone from Schoolboy Q to Ariana Grande. But with fame came pressure, and with pressure came escape. Mac often smiled in public, but in his music he spoke openly about depression, addiction, and isolation. He battled with substance abuse for years and even admitted in interviews that he was afraid of sobriety. The more he achieved, the more lost he sometimes felt. And in 2016, things took a darker turn, despite the success of The Divine Feminine and his public relationship with Ariana Grande. When they broke up, tabloids focused on the drama, but behind the scenes, Mac was spiraling. In August 2018, Mac released Swimming, his most personal, introspective project. He talked about healing, pain, and the search for balance. Critics called it his most mature album yet. But just 1 month later, on September 7, 2018, Mac Miller was found dead in his Los Angeles home. The cause? An accidental overdose of fentanyl, alcohol, and cocaine. He was only 26. The music world was devastated. Artists like Kendrick Lamar, Chance the Rapper, J. Cole, and more paid tribute to the gentle soul behind the mic. In 2020, Mac's posthumous album Circles was released. Completed by producer John Bryan, it felt like a goodbye letter. Calm, reflective, vulnerable. Tracks like Good News and Everybody Showed a Man Looking for Peace. Mac Miller left behind more than just music. He left a legacy of kindness, artistic growth, and brutal honesty. His fans say, "He didn't save me, he understood me." Mac Miller's story is tragic, but his voice lives on. He showed us that even in the darkest moments, there can be beauty, truth, and connection. If Mac's music ever helped you through something, tell us in the comments. Let's celebrate his art and keep his legacy alive. Like this video, subscribe, and share it with someone who loved Mac too. Rest in peace, Mac Miller.